What's your favorite hangout on campus?
My favorite hangout on campus would have to be SAF Lounge.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is The Greatest Showman.
Where would you visit if you had the chance to take AFM 415 again?
If I had the chance to take AFM 415 again, I would definitely want to go to Japan for many reasons. First of all, my parents went there without me one year, and I've always been kind of jealous, to be honest. Sounds like they had a lot of fun. I'm really much a city girl, so Tokyo sounds like a lot of fun, and I've heard Osaka is really beautiful as well. So I definitely want to visit Japan. And in addition to that, I think they have a really cool business and culture environment that's so different from North America. So that's something I definitely want to see for myself and be able to talk to industry professionals there and see what it's like working in such a different environment.
What's one of your hobbies outside of school?
One of my hobbies outside of school is writing.
What's your favorite food outlet on campus?
My favorite food outlet on campus is liquid acids.
What were your career goals when you first started in AFM, and how have they changed since then?
My career goals have definitely changed over time since my time starting in AFM. I think in first year I was really determined to get a Big Four job, as I'm sure many of us were. And that's why I actually spent my first 2 co-op terms at PwC in assurance, and I've actually had a really great time. I've learned a lot from the people I've worked with, and I think it's really exposed me to a really wide variety of different industries. I've had the chance to talk to so many different people, be that controllers or CFOs or just everyday employees. And I think, if anything, being at SAF has broadened my understanding of what it means to work in accounting and finance. And ironically, I think my career goals are broader than ever. I think instead of asking what can I do with my degree, I've started asking what can I not do. And I think I'm starting to develop more of an interest in entrepreneurship. Especially after taking the international study course last term. I had a chance to talk to Michelle Lam. She's a SAF alumna as well, and she started her own lingerie startup. And that was so cool for me to hear her story, and so inspiring to see how she could kind of marry her love for data, technology, accounting with something so different that I never thought you could marry that with, which is lingerie and bra fitting. And so yeah, I think looking into the future, I can't tell you exactly where I'll be in 5 or 10 years, but I'm very optimistic because I want to also find a way to marry my love for the cosmetics and fashion industry with something accounting and finance related. So yeah.
What are you currently binge watching on Netflix?
I'm currently binge watching on Netflix a K-drama series called Startup.
What is your favorite book?
My favorite book is Milk and Honey.
If you could meet anyone, dead or alive, as part of AFM 415, who would it be and why?
As part of the AFM 415 course, I would want to meet Coco Chanel. As you probably know, she was a French fashion designer, and she was really a businesswoman at heart. And I think after watching a bunch of documentaries and reading biographies and things like that, I really got to know how much she had a perseverance for what she loved to do, which was fashion. And her fashion innovations were so counterculture at the time. And it's really motivating for me to see how a woman was really able to change the fashion landscape from being primarily male designers to a female innovator. And I think that entrepreneurship spirit and that spirit for innovation and just determination in the face of all those obstacles was something I really admired in her. So it would be so fascinating to talk to her and see how she thinks her legacy has impacted the fashion industry since then. So yeah.